Hey guys, welcome to this video where I'm going to be introducing this document on the screen, the C# 11 expansion for the C# Player's Guide. This is the first time I've done an expansion, and the reason why is I had planned on putting out a 6th edition when C# 11 came out in November of 2022. It's now, today is recording it, it's late June 2023, so 7 months ago. I had hoped to get the 6th edition out for C# 11. And in addition to updating it to C# 11, there was just a lot of things that I wanted to do for clarity and just like things that I've seen people struggle with that I want to make better. And that stuff ended up growing in scope a lot. So I made a decision in March that I wanted to just pull just the C# 11 stuff out and just make it a little expansion. And just do that separately, and then I've got time to worry about updating all the other stuff. It's the first expansion that I've done, but there might be others in the future. It's only 18 pages, so it's not that long, especially not compared to the main book. You can find this on Gumroad, which is where the PDF version of the full book is as well. If you go to the CPlayersGuide.com website and then click on the blog, you can find in here the C# 11 expansion. And you can find the link here. I need to turn this into an actual link, but if you copy and paste this, then you'll get to here and you can get it. Like I said, this is free, and I don't expect anybody I intended it to be free. I don't want people to have to pay money for it. It really isn't that big. I get a lot of value out of getting this stuff in the hands of people and getting some feedback on it. So you do not owe me anything for this. However, if you want, this is name a fair price. I think $0 is a fair price. If you want to throw a few dollars my way, buy me a coffee, that is great by me too. So if you want to, go for it. You don't need to. Yeah, so the main thing this covers is, like I said, it's only 18 pages, but there are some new challenges in it. We're going to be making challenge videos. So I'm going to go through those soon, but not in this video. So it's not that big, but it does cover the C# 11 features. And then there's a handful of things in here that they're just some issues that I've seen people struggle with that I wanted to get this content in the hands of as many people as possible. In particular, like how do I deal with, there's all these, enumerations and tuples, and how do I deal with user input? They type in a thing. How do I turn what they typed into this? Or how do I take an enumeration or a tuple and show that to the user? So I've added in some extra content on that. The Simulus Soup and the Vin Fletcher's Arrow challenges ended up being more difficult than I intended. So this kind of gives a few tips and pointers for that. But mostly this is about the C# 11 features. So go ahead and get this if you didn't already. And then the other thing I want to do in this video is show you what to check for or look for in the installer and in the making a new project process to confirm that you've actually got C# 11 and .NET 7 available for the rest of the expansion. Yeah, so we'll go jump over to that now. All right, so if I come in here and run the Visual Studio installer, you can see that getting things ready, updating the news channel. All right, so I click on my version. Generally speaking, if you've already got stuff set up for .NET 6 and then you just do an update, like I could do here, I'm apparently a couple versions behind right now, you should, I think, get all the stuff you need. If you want to check it though, I can come in here and click modify, getting things ready some more. All right, so the main thing you want here, I've got some other things checked, but the main thing you want is .NET Desktop Development. You need that for the console window stuff anyway. And I think if you got that, it should give you exactly what you need. However, if you want to check and see, you can come in here and click on individual components, and you can even search for .NET 7, and it'll have this .NET 7 runtime. That's the thing you want in particular. I don't think there's anything else that you need. I could be wrong. Like I said, I think that if you just make sure that you have this .NET Desktop Development, and then make sure that you got it up to date, go in here and push update if it's on there. That should get you what you need. Now, with that said, I think we can come down. Let's just launch Visual Studio. And you ought to be able to just create a new project. And here's where you're going to find out if you've got the stuff you need. Choose console app. Next, give it a name, give it a location. For a small project, I tend to use place, solution, and project. And like if I'm only going to have one project in my solution, I usually keep the folder structure simple. So I keep that checked. Next, and then this is the main thing. You should see .NET 7. That's the one you want to pick. If, depending on what you've done, it might have .NET 6 selected. So if you don't, you'll want to choose .NET 7 for the stuff in this expansion. And if you don't see .NET 7 in the list, it means that you're still missing the right tool. So go back to the installer and make sure you got everything you need. So that's what you want for all the challenges in this expansion. Go ahead and hit create, and it'll create it. It shouldn't look any different than it did for .NET 6 at this point, but you'll be able to use the new features. So that's everything. We'll do other videos for the actual solutions, for the actual challenges in the book, but as separate videos. So thank you for joining me. I appreciate it, and I will see you guys next time.